Good morning, guys. Good morning. All right, so of course, we're in Baltimore, Maryland right now. 18 damn degrees, freezing out here right now. Definitely another snowstorm supposed to be hitting Friday, I believe. Other than that, the sky's pretty clear. Looks like it's gonna be a cold ass, but the weather's not gonna be wet, nasty day. So what I wanted to touch on today, before we begin, of course, hit the subscribe button. I don't have that many subscribers. Not getting no money for this. I'm just running my mouth just to run my mouth and spread my theories. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. All right, so today what I want to discuss, there's two things that's been going on I meant to bring up, but I've been running around so much. First thing is the reparations talk that's coming from ADOS, which is American Black Descendants of Slaves. And I also want to touch on the R. Kelly thing too. All right, so first off, with all the talks being brought up to the candidates about reparations for American descendants of slaves, which basically means us in general, pretty much, or the ones who are asking about it, are wondering what these candidates are going to do for us, because here's the reason. There's always been other groups that have been affected by the government negatively, but a majority of those other groups were also given specific set-asides and handouts for those groups because of the wrongdoing they endured. The only group that not get any really is us. So when you think about it like that, we used to always say we'll never get reparations because they can't do things for one specific group of people. That proved out to be not true. When we did our research and things like that, and as of recent times, it's not true. There are things done all the time for other groups. So candidates right now are being bombarded with that question. Democratic candidates, pretty much any candidate, it doesn't even matter what color they are. Any candidate that's running for any kind of president that's trying to get the black vote, they're being asked the question, well, how do you feel about reparations or set aside specifically for black people? And everybody's answer was incorrect. Like Cory Booker, he basically tried to skim past and make the whole blanketed Americans comment, which means he's not planning on doing anything for American descendants of slaves. Kamala Harris came out and specifically said, she did 2 interviews, and the last interview, actually three interviews, 2 interviews on the Breakfast Club, I believe, and the last interview she was on, she said she's not going to say that she's going to do anything specifically for black people. So with that said, she ended up getting canceled. And the most recent was Bernie Sanders, and he basically said, as far as American descendants of slaves, we should definitely do something. But there was no specifics. It was just basically vague, generalized bullshit. And it's like, that's not good enough anymore. Certain people got certain rules. You got the Jewish that got their reparations for Holocaust survivors, got their reparations. You got your Japanese that got their reparations for being put in internment camps. You've got goddamn Native Americans. I mean, you got all these groups of people basically getting these handouts from the government for what they had gone through, And I think it would only be fair to pass out some handouts also to ADOS. Now, here's the question I have. Now, let me tie my other part of this conversation, because I start thinking about stuff, and I'm smart enough to know not everything works the way you think it works. Like, if you see something happening, probably not all working the same way you think it might be. So with that said, let me move into the next one. Next one I wanted to move on to was the R. Kelly situation. I saw his interview he had done with I can't remember the lady's name, but the black lady that's on the that television show, and I think it's a morning show if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember exactly what her name is, but she did an interview with R. Kelly, asking him about all these accusations dude's facing, and I genuinely think that dude went on that show to clear his name a little bit, because dude is getting pelted right now, and he's getting stuff slammed on him, and all these women are coming out saying that he did stuff. And oh man, I'm in a position right now where we totally know R. Kelly is completely wrong for what we caught him doing on video. I mean, dude, like you were on camera being a fuckhead. Like, yo, you can't slither out of it. He ended up beating the case somehow, but you cannot slither out of it. There's no possible way you're slithering out of that one. And with that being said, he ended up getting off pretty much for shit he did in the past. Yo, here's my thing. Like, yo, it looks like to me you're gonna pay for it one way or another. You know, that's what it's looking like to me. Now, here's the problem. A bunch of new accusations are being brought up. I don't know if they're true or not. I don't think they're true, but I don't have enough evidence to back up my theory. The reason why I don't think they're true is because I'm aware of the fact that the best place to hide a lie is between two truths. And why would they lie on them and get them hemmed up? Well, here's my overall theory, and it could just be me thinking too much. If you look at the chain of what they're doing to all the black celebrities, you got Bill Cosby, Michael Jackson, you got R. Kelly. They tried to get Chris Brown, but he ended up getting out of that. And you got, I think they're going after Prince next. I wouldn't be surprised if they went after Prince next. But it's looking like what these people are trying to do is they're trying to lock these people up, defame their character, and drain their accounts or get that estate money. Which is peculiar, because it's like, well, these guys skated for so long about all these particular topics. But as of right now, they're getting hemmed up. Why is that? I think, what if there's a correlation between the reparations thing and them hemming up these celebrities and taking a good portion of their money away? What if there's a connection between the two? What if they're taking the money from other celebrities because they know eventually they were going to have to run into the reparations talk after Obama completely ignored the black class of people when he was in office? And what if they're basically taking all that fucking money to redistribute that shit? Yo, how completely diabolical would that would be? Crazy if that were the case. And now this is a random thing, like I think about shit a lot, but like, what if that were the case? What if they were taking all of these black celebrities' money and figuring out a way to okay their money being taken away from them by defaming their characters and sending them to jail or just shitting all over them when they're dead, getting a large chunk of the estate money and then redistributing that to like black other American descendants of slaves? How fucked up would that be? That's crazy. That's a crazy thought, man. And it almost works right hand in hand with what I had said about the whole reparations talk. Like, they're not gonna, I don't see them coming out of their own pockets because they loathe us pretty much. So it'd be like, all right, well, here's the way we can fuck black people over and pay black people at the same time. We'll fuck the black legends over and we'll pay back the black people. So basically, that'll be what happened. Yo, what if that were how diabolical would that be, man? Just a random thought. So anyway, let me get in here and punch the clock. Let me know what you guys think about the whole entire situation. If you could like, comment, subscribe, I greatly appreciate it. Lost a couple followers or subscribers after the last videos I had posted. Just so you guys know, I post whatever I want to post on here. A lot of times it's me giving my opinions or ideas. It might be other random shit. So if you subscribe to this channel, be aware of that. You know, I post shit I want to post because it's my fucking channel. All right, so anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm gonna go ahead and head out of here. All right, peace.